Good morning, my gorgeous Lucky Scorpion viewers. I hope you had a fabulous week. I hope it's treated you so well and that everything, your money, health, love, has fallen under your spell. If you like what you hear and you see, please like and subscribe. It's free. And if you want to show that you're there and you still care, please comment and share. It's greatly appreciated. Now we're just going to dive on into it. I want to apologize for being away for so long. I just got the most nastiest, mean virus that I've ever had in a long time. And it lasted like weeks, like over 4 weeks. Still kind of a little bit short of breath. And so then I was finally getting better. And then I had like about a week of feeling great. And I got another virus. So if my voice sounds funny and sniffles or anything like that, it's because it's still just getting over it. So bear with me. Okay. So I already saged and cleansed and everything like that. But this is what came out. So we have the Wheel of Fortune for your personal and immediate kind of energy right now, which is great. This could mean you like things are turning around, finances, love. We're going to, of course, clarify that with love. We have the Lovers. That could mean multiple opportunities in love, multiple options. Perhaps a lot of people eyeing you, trying to get to know you. You could have more than one interest in love. You could have your eye on more than one person, you know. Okay, and for work, finances, career, all that shenanigans, all that good stuff, is the Star. So this is like also good. This might be like getting a promotion, changing jobs, and the new job is something more that you want to do. This could be passing exams. Yeah, a wish coming true in finances and career. Perhaps you decided to pursue something that you really want to, that you really had an interest in, but didn't have the time to do it or the money. But now it's like a wish come true. You've been accepted. You have the money. You can go and learn what you wanted to learn. Okay. The Magician. A central theme. So your manifesting powers are very high right now. Okay. It's gonna be like everything you ask for coming your way. And the Temperance is in your immediate future. So this could be having patience, you know, being calm, healing. Okay, and then in your wishes here, we have the Devil. Whenever I see the Devil in your wish position, that tells me that you've been kind of leading a very disciplined life. Very, whether it be, you know, dieting, exercise, work, home, work, you know, very strict schedule. Not drinking, not smoking, you're not eating too much, watching what you eat and how much you smoke and drink. That tells me that for your wishes. And in the future, we have the Tower. This is a really scary card for most. I know that I've had a lot of shocking moments when this card comes up. But that's in your future, and we're going to clarify. But nevertheless, a lot of people get scared of the Tower, and I'm one of them. Sometimes it's nothing too bad, but it's just a shock, something unexpected. It's a surprise that I was not anticipating, or something happening that I'm never foreseen coming. And yes, even though I'm psychic, I can still be shocked and surprised, believe it or not. So some people like surprises. I don't. I very much like being psychic and seeing what's coming before it comes. It just gives me time to prepare. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, there is the Tower there, and we're gonna find out if it's a good one or bad. Well, I don't think there's no such thing as a bad tower. I really don't. because sometimes things need to crumble, fall apart, so they can build them back stronger, right? So, excuse me for a second. My mouth is so dry, and I'm so short of breath still. I didn't expect to be so short of breath. Okay, let's go. Oh no, I forgot to. What do my sitters need to know? Okay. It's so weird. No one has dark, long hair, and I've been finding it everywhere in my home, in the oddest places, like at my desk. Strange. Okay, why the Wheel of Fortune? Why the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Right, something is multiplying, amplifying. Okay, so it's like your ships are coming in. Okay, something that you've been thinking about, wanting, planning, it's coming in. Someone's going to help you collaborate with you on it. Okay, and it could be something like a hobby, something you've been doing or that you're really good at, and you got a good knack for it, a good eye for it, and it's starting to make money. If you're doing something online, you may notice that you have more subscribers, that everything is boosting really fast. It's like a windfall, you know. You're like, woo. Yeah, tables are turning. It might have felt stagnant. It might have felt like things just weren't moving as fast as you wanted them to. If you're starting a business, because this is definitely, you know, like maybe you had like a thought, an ideal, you started talking about it, you started communicating about it with people, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I know this, and I have this connection, and somehow it's just all falling into place for you. So this is looking good. Okay, it's looking really, really good. Yes. Okay, we're gonna move on into love, because that's just your personal. But also I'm sensing that someone could win money here, and not a small amount. There's like some kind of settlement or some kind of windfall, some kind of like extra money that you didn't see coming in. Why the Lovers? Sit for my sitters. Why the Lovers? Oh, by the way, guys, this is timeless. Okay, so whenever you fall upon this video, it's meant for you. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. The next one will. Don't push it, force it, or try to see something that's not there. Okay. So in love, it's like this is your love. This could be with family, friends, or actual like children or relationship, like a romantic relationship. But what I see here is you putting a lot of effort, a lot of interest, a lot of hopes, and it's like putting a lot into love. Now this could be into your family, into romantic, but there's something causing you anxiety. Now if you're a parent, you could feel like this is like feeling like putting a lot in but feeling like you're not getting what you want out. Like that is just, things are not going your way, they're not going as planned. It's keeping you up at night, it's giving you a little bit of anxiety, it's making it hard for you to sleep. And you may be disappointed right now, but it's like you're strategically trying to figure out, what if I did this differently? What if I tried this way? What if I said this? How come I said that? Like, that's what I'm seeing so far. It's really tricky, because I really feel like this is with family. I feel like this could have been with family or children or siblings. It's someone very close to you, someone you love deeply and dearly, and now you're second guessing yourself, the things you said, the things you did, the things you could have done, and yeah, I'm sorry you're going through this. That is not fun. But you have made up your mind that you're going to approach the situation strategically. You're not going to use anger. You're not going to lash out. You're not going to argue. You're going to stay calm and just think of different ways to make the situation better. What else could you tell us for the sitter in love? What else does the sitter have to know? Why is the lovers here? So in love, there's like this Ace of Wands. This could be a new love interest, a new person of interest. Like I said, I feel like there's more than one option there. But you're still feeling very guarded. Okay. It's either, for some, I feel like you're guarded because you're not sure who the right choice or decision is. You're afraid to make the wrong choice or decision. You have faith that, hey, you're a good person, you deserve love, you have a lot to give, you have a lot to offer. So you know that what you give out, you got to get back, but you're just not sure which one that is. Is it option number A, or option number B, or option number C? And it's like all three have really great qualities, but which one? Because like it's so close, and if you're not going through this right now, you're gonna be going through this. That's usually how the readings go. Come back at 3 weeks, 2 weeks. It's like, oh yeah, I remember. Kara said this. Yeah, that's because I see it, right? So don't think it's not for you. Sometimes you think it's not for you, come back in a couple of weeks and you're like, yep, that happened. And that's how my readings go. So, yeah, but still I see that you're very guarded with your heart, with being vulnerable. You don't want to be vulnerable. For the particular energy that I'm feeling right now, it's like wanting somebody, but not wanting to date. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially, I feel like you feel it's like very time consuming, Like you don't have a lot of time and you gotta dress up, smell good, look good, plan, pick, choose, decide where you're gonna go, all that. What topics you're gonna talk about. Like, it's a lot of work. And I just see like you wanting the shortcut of who is the one. Like, give me some ideals of who is the one. Who should I choose? So let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's see who is coming towards the sitter in love. Okay. There's like some inner conflict there. You might even be lying to yourself. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm so dry. I don't know what's going on. I think it's my house is too hot. It's putting a lot of burden on you because you might have dealt recently with some kind of deceit, hidden agenda, some kind of betrayal. But also, you're self-conflicted as well. Like you may have had an argument with someone and they made you feel like you were a burden, or you had a lot on your shoulder. It was heavy. But it's also, you don't want to, it's like you're afraid to fool yourself and make the wrong choice or decision. Or it's like the fear of attracting the same kind of person, the same kind of relationship. And it's like, you're afraid you're going to bring this kind of heavy weight into the next relationship, right? So, still, I'm asking though, like, who are these options here for my gorgeous sitters? Like, what are the options here? Give me some details, please. Oh, okay. A lot of you are working just like right now on self-love. You're just like wishing and jotting down what you want in your person. And I feel like, yes, you will be successful with the Chariot there. There's this energy of like, I want, but I don't need, you know, in love. So you might, that's probably why you're feeling kind of so closed off in a way, is because you want, but you don't need. You're really, you know, dealing with self-love and, you know, doing things for yourself and concentrating on what you want and what you need within yourself. So, yeah, if these options haven't came into play yet, when they do, that's the kind of perspective you're going to have on it. It's going to be like, yeah, I want you, I wouldn't mind you, but I don't need you. That kind of, you know? So I think that's also what's going to make it more exciting. Because these options are going to be like toe to toe. And it's going to be very hard to choose or make a decision on which one. Let's see, who is coming towards my sitter in love? Let's give me some details. Oops. I feel like it's going to be someone you're not anticipating, not expecting. You could meet them at work. I feel like for some you could be, you know, even in a hospital. You could meet them at a hospital, a doctor's office, at work, at a place of like rest and relaxation. So that could even be like at the hairdressers, the barbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they could also be a hairdresser or a barber, or they could work at the hospital, within and around the hospital. Somehow you meet them, I feel like, when you're working or when they're working, or at a time when you're both supposed to be working, but you're both at this place. Okay, so yeah. For others, it's like a celebration, a party, a gathering, could be a work party. Yeah. But I feel like for some of the options, they're very patient, they're slow, they're taking their time to try to pursue you, whereas others are trying to come on really quick and strong. And let's see the outcome of that. Whoever will you choose? I really feel for the majority of you, you're going to choose the one that's slow and steady instead of the one that's coming in quick and chaotic. But let's dig a little deeper. Nevertheless, you're going to stand your guard and, you know, overcome obstacles. Oh, I feel for some they could be a chef. Either you or them. Yeah. Very giving and generous, very intelligent, very, what's the word? Tip of my tongue. Sophisticated. Anyhow, I see a lot of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing a lot. A lot of air signs, a lot of earth signs, okay? All right, but nevertheless, in love, you're not going to settle. Definitely not going to settle. You're making sure that the one you do choose checks the most boxes as possible that you want, if not all. So that is interesting. Now let's see, career and finances. No way. I'm just looking at the time. Already 20 minutes went by. This is crazy. Okay, the star. Okay, so this is like having patience at work and with your finances. This is like an old friend could offer you a position, a job, or join you at a job. You could be going to school with an old friend. It could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Oh boy. It's just so hot here. It could be in the field of nurturing, creations, music, art, some kind of advertising here. Again, I really see strong, like, chef, culinary. Perhaps you're going to school for that. It could be like child education, early child education here. Nevertheless, I feel like you're doing it with somebody. Like, perhaps you're going to university or college and you bump into an old friend. I see that. Let's see a little bit more about finances. This finance is going to improve for my sitters. Oh, that was too many. Yes, it looks like it is. It looks like it is. It looks like your finances are going to get so much better that you're going to be able to give awesome gifts if you choose. You're going to be able to, like, help people out, spend a little frivolously, possibly even travel here. Yeah. This is a new ideal, a new opportunity here in finances. This could be a really good time to invest. See, it looks like what you're investing in is going to be successful. What you decide to invest in is going to be successful. By the way, for those of you who are investing, there's something to do with it. Sounds like music. It looks like it sounds like music or a song or something like that. Extra invest on that one, okay? That's what I'm being told. So yeah, I don't even know. I don't even invest or trade or any of that, but that's what I'm seeing. You know, those graphs that you see, stocks, things like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm so uneducated about that, guys, but I'm seeing it and I'm feeling it in the cards. Okay, so like download. So for those of you who are into the stock and investing and stuff like that online, yes, you're gonna have this intuition. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna choose this because it looks like music, it looks like this song, and you're gonna put a little extra than you normally would, and it's gonna be really lucrative and successful. So let me know in the comments when that happens, if you do it and when it happens. Okay, all right, I think that's all I'm getting right now for finances, guys. I'm really trying to be quick, but I do not so when I get like a download, I'll just say it and then we'll continue. I don't want to I don't want to linger too long on any particular house here. Subject. Okay, why is the magician here? The magician. Central theme. There might be be some kind of venture you're planning on doing, some kind of project, some kind of building something with like an old friend, perhaps a sibling, a family member. This is wanting to make the right choice or decision. There is some kind of opportunity that you're going to be asked to do or join into, or something to join. And let's see if it's a good idea, because it's saying that you're unsure of making this choice or decision. So let's see if you're going to make the right choice or decision. With the Magician, it looks really successful. But let's just clarify a little bit deeper. I want to send you guys down the right path. And I really do want to give you clarity. So be careful if you do decide yes and to join. Like there is actually a cause to celebrate here, but there is also something hidden. So if you're doing any contracts or if you're doing something with someone that's like an old friend or a relative, make sure if you're doing it with them, you read the contracts, because you might think, hey, this is a really good friend, this person wouldn't do me wrong. But it might not even be your friend or family member. It could be that the contract is something's missing and something goes wrong there and causes conflict. So please read the fine print. Really be clear about every little detail, because I see a misunderstanding that could happen here. And that's what's causing you to have that intuitive like lack of making the choice or decision right away like that. You feel that something might go wrong, and the cards are saying that, yeah, something might. So it could be with a Leo, Sag, Aries, but there is something to celebrate after here. So as long as you dot your I's and cross your T's and really look at the fine print and really talk through everything and be certain and there's no misunderstandings, get everything in paperwork, treat it like a business transaction, okay? Even if it's like, oh, that's my friend, no, your friends still have to sign a contract, okay? You still have to keep that business professional, even though if it's with friends, okay? Or family. For both your sakes. It's not that you don't trust each other, it's just be clear on the details, okay? Let's see in the immediate future, why the Temperance? Why is the Temperance here in the immediate future? My sitters. Ooh, the Magician again. Different deck. Successful. Legal shit. Sorry. This is maybe like needing to get a lawyer for some kind of legal situation you're going through. It could be with a vehicle. This is needing some advice, some expertise, hiring a lawyer, a paralegal. Yeah, it looks like there's something to do with a vehicle. Yep. Oh my God, this could be tickets. This could be a crash, a car crash. This could be, it's someone fighting for you, like a fine you have, or a speeding ticket, or perhaps, you have like, your car got dinged and you have a car camera. What are those? A dash cam. I don't know, my words are evading me. Oh, guys. Anyhow. But there is some need there to possibly hire someone, or, and that could mean like hire someone to fix your car, to fight your tickets, Nevertheless, this stress in the immediate future is causing you to maybe overindulge in smoking, a little drinking, overeating, like stress eating. Be very mindful of that. Something to do with that can cause arguments, and then also feeling very heavy energy, very burdened, very overwhelmed, okay? In the immediate future. Oh, wow. So I just heard, just take a deep breath. Take it easy. Do not, even though in the immediate future you might feel very overwhelmed, like everything's caving in on you, a wish is going to come true. So just have faith in that. Like something that you really want, something that you really need, something that you don't expect is going to happen. Okay, so I feel like even though you're feeling overburdened and feeling all this stuff, this heavy energy, it's not going to be there for long. So just deep breath until it passes. And yeah, like I said, shooting star. Shooting star. So to me, when I say shooting star, that's a wish come true, or something I wish for coming true. That's what I see for you. Yeah, you might get a little bit of gossip. You might hear a little bit of gossip. Either someone was talking behind your back, or you might hear some little gossips here or there. But you are turning your back to it. You're walking away from it in the immediate future. This could have something to do with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or someone in the field of security, police, someone of authority. Okay. Well, for some, it could be an ex. And it's like you're gonna shut it down quick. You're not interested. You're over it. You don't want to hear about this person. But someone is carrying news to you, as if you want to hear it and you don't. That's in the immediate future. Okay, what else? It's like you don't want to be any part of it. It's icky, you know. You just don't want to know. But you understand why this person's telling you. They think you still care, but you don't. And you know you see where they're coming from, but you're just not interested in knowing everything like that. You know what I mean? All right, the Tower. Why? Oh, is the Tower there? It could be from or about a Leo, Sag, Aries. Yeah, strong Leo. Why is the Tower here for the sitter? In the future, what is this Tower all about for my gorgeous viewers in the future? Oh, sorry, see, I told you guys. Like it comes and goes. I thought it was gone, but it's like sniffles and stuffy. Oh. Okay, someone is indecisive. This could be a Leo in your future. Okay, strong Leo energy. If not, they could just be a boss. They could be very beautiful and alluring and dominant and like a leader. But there's undecisiveness here. What is that? Something definitely could rock you, shock you, crumble. And it has something to do with a boss, a Leo, someone who's very well respected. It's coming in quick. So this is the future, but it's coming in quicker than you would think in the future means. So keep that in mind. What is this indecisiveness with a boss or a Leo? Definitely strong Leo. Could be heartbreak, could be some kind of third-party interference, could be something like deceitful, hidden agenda, unfair. Let's see. What is this indecisiveness? Okay. So this could be some kind of like home improvement. Perhaps you work doing home improvements. Perhaps you have to travel. You could be learning a little bit more about that. The Hierophant, or teaching someone. There's something you're unsure about when it comes to that. Like somewhere where you live, your dwelling, your home improvement, fixing up something in your home. moving. Perhaps you're looking into other places to move to. And you're indecisive on where you want to move next, like what area, what is it going to be, an apartment, is it going to be a house, that kind of thing. Yeah, there's some kind of like, I feel like family turmoil. I really feel, even though this is a man and woman, they look married and I feel like it's family. Some kind of hurt, some kind of betrayal, some kind of, you know, a shock to do with your family. No, oh God, this could be anything. This could be like everything's great and then all of a sudden some kind of argument and things get out of hand, and or perhaps they betray you by taking something that's yours and not theirs. They didn't ask. There's some kind of like hurt here. There's words that in the future are going to be said. I don't like giving negative readings, but I have to say what I'm channeling here. There is like a big riff. Now I feel like this is someone you look up to, someone that you really respected, and they literally break your heart. Now it could be something they said, something they do that is just, it's breaking your boundaries. It's not, you know, like you're just, I feel fed up. Like I feel like there's a point where you get to be fed up, and perhaps this is why you're leaving, moving. Yeah. But it's like someone, another Leo Sagittarius, it's like they give you a message, a text, a letter. This could also be for some an eviction notice. But it also gives you clarity. So it's like you turning a bad situation into a good situation. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you're living in a certain area and, you know, everything's, it's fine, it's temporary, it's good, you're living with family or something right now. But then this like, hey, you got this long to go, you gotta leave, you're getting evicted, actually brings you to something better, a better place, a more peaceful neighborhood, community, closer to work kind of thing. So at first it seems very bad, it's shocking, it's heartbreaking, it's stressful, but it's like, then you get your mental clarity there, and you realize everything's working out for your greater good. Be careful though, because for some it is like a sprain, a strain, some kind of injury that is going to have you not able to work, stuck at home. This isn't for all, but this is in the future, and it's unexpected. It's, you didn't have money saved up or something, and it's like you're in a little bit of a jam, so you're feeling like bored and regretful, and really bored because I'm sorry, it feels like an injury with like a hand or a leg, so you might even need help doing certain things. I'm so sorry. I thought this was going to be a really good read, but I should have known better. Like we're approaching the full moon. Maybe I shouldn't have did a reading tonight. Okay, let's see what else. It's like something you thought you really wanted, you're walking away from. It's like you were not 100% completely honest with yourself, and now all of a sudden you're realizing the truth, and you're realizing what benefits you best is to walk away from what you thought that you wanted. It could involve a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, let's let's stop with the tarot because it's feeling negative to me. I don't want to go any further. But a lot of things you can't change them from happening. But when you're prepared, you can, you know, finesse the outcome. I like to say finesse it. Make it not so hard, you know, not so serious. Relationship, commitment, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend. So yeah, in the future, I feel like you're definitely going to be in a more committed relationship. Perhaps you're in a friendship right now, you know, just checking out your options. For some, if you're in a friendship, it goes to commitment. If you're in a, if you if you don't have anyone over here right now in your sight, it's like you're gonna get into a relationship, friendship. Okay. That hookup. Ooh. See, with all these options that I've seen, there is a maybe possible one-night stand, casual relationship, fling. Could be getting out of a relationship. I'm only interested now in hookups because it's like, I was in a long relationship, that didn't work out. For some, it could be dealing with divorce, separation, legal matters, balance, judgment. Yeah. So maybe you're just looking for something a little bit light now because you were in a long relationship. It's turned into separation, divorce, legal matters, a lot of stress. Now you just want something like light, fun, you know, peaceful. Something casual. Perhaps a little fling to ease the stress. The grass is greener. I like that card. I was always told the grass isn't greener, but this card says the grass is greener. Jealousy, a better option. Unhappy, and you deserve better. So perhaps you were in a relationship that made you unhappy, that caused legal matters, but now you're like, screw it, and you're hooking up, having something casual, because yes, they're the better option. The grass is greener. And that's usually how it works, isn't it? Not always, but sometimes. Oh, okay. We got glow up, new opportunities, new careers. See what I was saying? Successful business. That's where the collaboration with like 3 people. I see 3 people, collaboration on a business, successful business. You have Archangel Micheal, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. And then you have exhausted, burned out, burdened, empty. And yeah, if you're going through a separation, divorce right now, of course you're going to feel burned out, you know, burdened and empty, exhausted. Like any legal thing you're going through. It's not fun. It does make you feel kind of burned out, right? My tooth's hurting, and that there's nothing wrong with my teeth. Just got them checked, so yeah, somebody might be not able to work right now because of some kind of dentist appointment, tooth issue. Maybe they need to take some time off of work, or maybe had to. So yeah. Longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. Ooh. Careful, because it could be a narcissist wanting to come back into your picture. It could be egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Yeah, let's see. Let's see the romance and love. I love this deck. Let's see what's coming up for my sitters in the future. Celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Yeah, there was a lot of celebrations coming up. It could be a work party. It could be a celebration because you had some successful investment. There's something to celebrate. Congratulations is in order. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. See, I feel like for a lot of you, you don't see these options coming. These opportunities in romance and love. But it's going to shock you. It's going to surprise you. In divine timing. Yes, I got this extreme thing, like, yeah, right when no one's in sight, you know, I haven't been able to get out as much as I want to. I haven't been able to meet anyone. Well, in divine timing, you will. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it is meant to. Yeah, so keep the faith there. Could feel like forever. You're just not even interested anymore, you know. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know if I can take all these, but I'm going to say them out loud because I know they're going to resonate for some. Window, a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Wish. Didn't I tell you? Someone's wish is going to come true. Out of all this chaos and havoc that's being, you know, heartbreak, there is a wish coming true into your life. Wedding. Taking your relationship to the next level one step at a time. See, it doesn't necessarily mean a wedding, but it means as some kind of relationship that you're going to be getting into or already into, going to the next level. Commitment. That's two cards, two different decks that say that. True love. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So this person could be like totally in love with you, just not for your looks, but also for who you are. Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. Love is the bridge connecting those souls. Cherish those connections. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, before we end this out, because we're going on 50 minutes. I hate doing long readings. You know, I don't know how time just gets carried away here. It just goes by so, it feels like so fast, but then I look at the time, I'm like, oh my God, 47 minutes. Sorry guys for it being so long. I do want to give you an affirmation before we go though, and it says, I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move forward, baby. I don't know if you want to screenshot that. If you can see it, I hope. 1, 2, 3. I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move forward. You got this. All right. Until the next time, lots of love and light. Be blessed. Stay blessed.